everybody. We are back at it again with another episode of Stress Free with LeLee, and we have Miss Kirsten Blair. Say hello.
Hello, good to see you.
Hey, so she is one of our newest saleswomen here at Subaru Puyallup. So how long have you been with us?
I've been here for 6 months. I can't believe it's been that quick. Yeah, 6 months.
Wow.
Or maybe even that long. I don't know. Yeah, in October I started and have quickly made myself part of the family.
Yes, we enjoy her. We are so happy to have females here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need it.
We've got a lot of ladies, and I love that too. We've got like our own, our own little family, and I love seeing all the ladies here as well.
Yeah, we needed, get the ladies in here, tone it down a little bit, show these fellows how it's really done. So thank you for that. You're awesome. So I just want to kind of go over a few questions, get a better understanding of who you are. Okay. So make sure you tell the truth, the whole truth.
Will do. Okay. As authentic as I can be.
Yes, okay. So if you were in a high-speed chase, what song would you want blaring on the radio?
In a high-speed chase situation, I would think I would want to stay as calm and as cool and collected as I could be. So it would be pretty mellow. I'm thinking it might be in the yacht rock genre. I'm thinking maybe Christopher Cross's Sailing. I know, not your typical one, but there's no way you could just stay focused, be like in your high-speed chase.
She's on a mission.
Just chilling, staying cool.
She's like, I'm good. I got this. Toning all that out.
All of it. I'm sailing.
All right. If you could change your first name, what would be the most epic name you would choose?
Weirdly enough, I had this conversation with my friend around a campfire, and we're listening to a yacht rock playlist, and on it actually came, it went into some 80s soft rock, and there were some songs by Starship, and I was thinking to myself, that is an awesome name. That's an epic name. If I can change my name to anything, I'd want to be Starship.
Starship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, if I were to change my last name too, if I were to change my last name too, it would be Magnetosphere. I know.
Starship Magnetosphere?
Yep, that would be it.
Well, honey.
I know, but this is in a land where I can change.
I can choose whichever name I want.
And to be the most epic name of all time, actually, I was like, yes,
it is.
Starship Magnetosphere.
Wow, I think I just got a new nickname for you, Starship. Okay, so if a genie could grant you 3 wishes right now, what would you wish for?
That's a tough one, because in so many ways, I guess assuming that like world hunger and world peace are already achieved, what would I want? I think I would ask for the patience to be patient enough to receive what's already on its way, to be obedient, but also a huge feast for my friends and family where we can just eat whatever we want and like have the most epic party of all time. That's what I want.
So I'm at that party. For sure, I'm at that party. You said food.
Everything we want.
Unlimited food. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm with that.
Yeah.
So who was your favorite teacher and why?
Well, we have so many different teachers through life, and it's not always in our school settings and classrooms, although a lot of those were my favorite as well. But I think a former GM of mine was my favorite teacher in terms of who I wanted to grow up to be, and he was just so cool and calm, and especially under pressure. And one of the lessons that I learned from him that really stuck with me is the most important step is the step you're on, and I love that, and that was one of my favorite teachers.
Wow, that's nice. Well, shout out. Hello. Where are you at? Okay, so what is your favorite hobby to do alone?
I really love to play music, and if I'm by myself, I like to play my ukulele, and
You dancing a little bit too?
No, I'm really just trying to figure out some really silly songs on my ukulele. So it's usually covers of common songs that you hear, and I'm just playing on my ukulele.
You know what? I want to hear a song. You gotta bring it.
One of these days.
You gotta bring it.
Yep, that's a good challenge. I like that.
Okay, and you can do it at the meeting.
Ooh, I like that.
Bring up the spirits, hype us up. All right, so what is the most exciting thing that happened to you this past year?
This past year, and I'm going to go not just from 2022, but in the last 12 months, The biggest thing that happened to me was actually leaving a former Autoplex and joining the team here. That was a big change, and that was a big blessing in my life, and I'm so glad to be a part of the Harnish Auto Group, and just that was a big course change for me, and the blessings that I've had since being here, and how it's changed my life. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
That's been a big thing. Yeah.
That means a lot, because just being here at our dealership for so long, it's nice to hear those things continuously. It's not just from one or two people. Like, I hear it a lot, and it makes me feel happy to be a part of that. So,
'Cause how long have you been here?
Almost 9 years.
Yeah.
So, well, 9 years. Well, yeah, long time.
And I'm glad I'm not the
Very
only
long time.
one. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's the people, the atmosphere, the leadership that really keeps me here.
Yeah. That's what brought me here.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got something special.
I mean, I really can't complain. I'm like, oh, I kind of have a great job. I'm sorry. But yeah, absolutely a great place to work. So those of you out there searching, I mean, come hit us up. All right. So what is your favorite book or movie of all time, and why did it speak to you so much?
So back a long time ago when I was working for Barnes & Noble, there was a book that I would constantly recommend, and it followed in with the documentary series that I had followed, and it was about Ernest Shackleton and his journey to Antarctica and that story of leadership, and it's really an epic story of leadership and survival, the greatest of all time in my view, and it's Endurance by Alfred Lansing, in regards to Ernest Shackleton and his crew who braved this harrowing story to Antarctica, and I'll tell you more about it at a later time.
Well, we do have a book club in our managers, so that might be.
That could be. It's
but is
quite
it?
lengthy.
Is it?
And
I was going to ask how long is this book?
Yeah, and that it also requires endurance, because the book is called Endurance, the ship was called Endurance, and the way the story unveils also requires a little bit of endurance, because it was a huge story of survival. It took quite some time, and I'm amazed at this survival story. But perhaps it might be a good choice.
Or the doc. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, we can watch something together.
Yeah.
Maybe
absolutely.
we can do that. But thank you. You should. I'm going to talk to you about that later. But thank you so much for sitting down with me. I hope you guys have gotten to know Kirsten a little bit better. So when you guys come to Subaru Puyallup, do not hesitate to reach out to her, ask for her. She'll be around greeting anyone and everyone. It is a pleasure working with you. I appreciate your time. Thank you guys for watching Stress Free with LeLee. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button, and we will see you later.